Hello everyone and welcome back to Fanthropological Arcade. Do you see in that corner there, like right in the ceiling that you can't see? Like jump off to the right. Jump up. There you go.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, sneaky. The game's a huge jerk in this part right now. Welcome back to Fanth. You can go through the flames now.
Yes, through the fire and the flames.
You know what? Let's just not start this episode. Just go play some Guitar Hero. We are playing Sonic Mania. We are not playing through Sonic 3. See, if you were in... Whatever.
Welcome to the arcade. It'll be fun. Yep. Time to start the episode for real.
Yep. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Fanthropological Arcade. I'm doing things in some sort of thing that's not iambic pentameter. I definitely lost it there. Oh yeah, sweet, do that. Do that. I am not the blue guy or the orange guy. I am the Nick guy. I am Nick T, here with my good friend, Nick Z.
Hey everybody, it's me, Nick Z.
I think if you just don't push too close to the side, and yeah, you got it. Yeah, we were playing Sonic Mania because it was a really cool game. I wouldn't have considered myself a Sonic fan until I realized how much I had played. And talking with Z is also a pretty big Sonic fan, and this game came out in August. And it's pretty new, and we thought we'd give it a shot. And we've just been talking about, you know, like all the different Sonic games that have happened up to this point. Talking about all sorts of video games, as we often do on Fanthropological Arcade, and we definitely haven't died a whole bunch of times already. Never. Hasn't happened yet. We are amazing at video games and never die. Just like we're gonna find a secret life. Oh man, look at us, we're so good. Ooh. Now don't fly to your death this time.
This just gives me an extra little hop, so I won't be flying off into oblivion quite so easily.
I mean, so this stage in particular I know comes from Sonic and Knuckles, or Sonic and 3 and Knuckles. It was originally in Sonic and Knuckles.
Yep.
And you could very easily do that on several occasions, because if you had the flame shield and you blasted through one of those tubes, I think you would clip through the top and the bottom of the thing, so you would just fall to your death.
Wow.
Because I don't know how the physics works in this game, because there are some occasions where you can ever so slightly push yourself beyond the boundary of something, and then you're in a new area, and it's like, well, you can't go down through this. Well, that wasn't too bad. It should be easy to fix. I'm trying to think if the sphere... Oh, I guess it's all rotating in the same direction. It's just weird because the overhead sphere is much larger. Man, what was I going to ask? Hey Z.
Yes.
What was your favorite Sonic game?
If I hadn't been replaying it lately, I'd probably have a different answer. But even so, though maybe it doesn't hold up quite as well as I would have hoped, I'd have to say Sonic 3D Blast.
Sorry, you couldn't see that, audience. That was me shaking my head.
I know it's the black sheep of even the... well, it's not really a 2D Sonic game, so...
I mean... Well, yeah, I guess. It's a sprite-based game. It's not rendered in 3D.
It's 3D in the same way that Super Mario RPG is 3D. It's designed to look like that, but uses 2D images for the most part.
No. It's not going to change. You're electrified, as I learned.
I know, I was just hoping that it would fall, so I wouldn't have to risk losing my electric shield.
Oh, I see. No, I mean, some interesting mechanics in this game. Unlike those things being on a timer, when you have the electric shield, it just... Ooh, neat. Once you have the electric shield, you're just, like, powered up.
Oh.
So you're, like, powering them.
Got it. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's weird. They added a whole bunch of little nods that are cool in this game.
Yeah.
Right, so Sonic 3D Blast, your favorite.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's kind of a weird Sonic game. It's perhaps a vision of what would come to future 3D Sonic games in terms of them not being very good. But, you know, I still really enjoyed Sonic 3D Blast. And I think part of it has to do with the exploration that's in there. You know, things aren't as linear as in a lot of the 2D Sonic games, so you've got to really look around.
Well, you had to collect things to unlock areas, didn't you?
Yes, you had to go around and fight the robotic enemies, free X number of however many animals of every kind or something like that to go through from act to act.
That sounds way more punishing than Sonic, where you just kind of run around and you're like, oh hey, it's the end of the level.
Yeah, well, I mean, you also had to find some... Ooh, that could have been bad.
Yeah, talking about things that can kill you pretty quickly.
You also had to find either Tails or Knuckles and pay them 50
oh, to go
rings
for the...
to go for the emeralds. But you could go Supersonic, and I remember it being really cool. I think I managed to do that at least once.
Well, yeah, because didn't it have like it was like another weird 3D runner stage.
Yep.
And as long as you like stayed on course... Oh no, you had to get to the end before the timer ran out. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that was uneasy. Still Spike easy. Oh, no! Ah! I know you might be a bit distracted by...
I'm a little bit distracted. The house bun is running around, nibbling all sorts of things. Wires, pant legs. Just wants to be included.
Yeah, it's like hedgehogs, cool, but what about rabbits?
Yeah, where's the Bunny Rabbit game, Sega?
I mean, wasn't Bunny Rabbit part of the Archie comics and TV show and not part of the game? Like, we got Rouge the Bat for all your weird sex things. Those are pushable?
Maybe just that one?
What?
That was lucky.
You found a secret?
That was really lucky.
What? How? What? I did not even know that. Oh, you are so screwed.
Yeah, it's not looking good here. Where are the rings? Gotta find the rings.
Oh, that'll speed you up if you hit it. Oh, sorry, gives you a bunch of rings. I think you're boned.
No.
You know what? Won't worry about that.
Okay,
It's hard. Like,
yeah, they get tricky.
They get very tricky. Hey, little bun. Hey.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay. Rouge. Bunny Rabbit might very well be part of the Archie comics, but Sega could get a game for her lined up. It could be like some noir detective kind of game. You know, she's like a Southern Belle PI or something. I'm totally not writing fanfic about it right now in my head.
I mean, it sounds like you're doing that. Are you telling us that that's what your NaNoWriMo is this year?
My secret NaNoWriMo under my pen name, Sonic R Hedgehog.
Sonic R Hedgehog?
Sure.
Sonic's less literate cousin.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is an original boss, but it definitely, even if it isn't, it takes a nod from like the actual Act 1 boss from the Flying Battery Zone, where you have a giant laser and these two beams, and it keeps getting closer and closer and closer until you get the laser to like destroy part of the floor, and then it's fine.
Yep.
This one's a little bit different because you can just like directly hit the laser. Laser.
All right, there goes the. Oh, dang. What about you, T? What's your favorite Sonic game?
Sonic and Knuckles.
Okay.
Done.
Yeah?
No, I mean, it really is that easy for me. Sonic and Knuckles was the game that I had. This is, okay, weird story time. So, at my dentist when I was little.
Okay.
The dentist had like a Sega Genesis arcade cabinet.
An arcade cabinet?
Well, it was like a Sega Genesis in a big display, and it had like 6 games. It had the X-Men game. You can fall through, I think. Yeah, it's just a different path if you go down. It had the X-Men game. It had Sonic 1. It had Echo the Dolphin.
Oh, wow.
And it had some other ones. I think basically what had happened is you must have bought it from like wherever you'd get one for like a Zellers or Target or whatever your big box store, wherever they had those big demonstration displays.
Yeah.
So we had one of those. And it had Sonic, so I ended up playing a lot of Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 and whatever. But when I got Sonic, when I had a Sega Genesis, we got Sonic and Knuckles because it had the whole plug and play, whatever the heck. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, where you could
Lock on
technology.
That was what it was, lock on technology. So
Santa
it's like,
and his elves advertised that to me nonstop on TV in 1993.
but like, it had that, and at the time it was super novel. You could take Sonic 3, a game I didn't own,
Yep.
and Sonic and Knuckles, lock them together, and then you could play as Knuckles the whole time, or you could play, or you could just play the base game or whatever.
Yeah.
I never ended up getting Sonic in 3. I think my grandmother gave me, like, found Sonic and Knuckles at a flea market, and I really enjoyed it. I got to know the intricacies of it. I knew in the Mushroom Hill Zone, if you played as Knuckles, you could get the Chaos Emeralds in the first zone, not the first act. I got really good at that. I could probably beat all the Blue Spheres levels now. Actually, there were so many of those giant rings that you had, like this bonus stage, that you could probably screw up one or two and still get it as Knuckles. And if you were playing as Knuckles, you had to, because you only had 5 levels before you got to the end of the game, as opposed to Sonic, who had like 8 or something, I don't know. And the paths differed and the plot differed a little bit, and it was really neat. And then eventually when I had the opportunity to plug in Sonic 3, it got kind of cool too, because the story ends at Sonic 3 and then continues in Sonic and Knuckles, and the plot makes sense. But they're both self-contained games. Wow, you are gonna have to move fast.
Okay.
That was ballsy.
Didn't know where to go.
Yeah. So I would say, and you could also plug in Sonic 2 if you wanted to play Knuckles in that, but I don't know why you would, because it wasn't very, this is the way you came, I think.
It totally is.
Yeah. It wasn't very good with Knuckles in Sonic 2, other you could kind of break through things. But like, even looking back on that, that's a really cool idea.
Yeah.
And I think when they released it on Steam, they maintained the same idea. If you had Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 or Sonic and Knuckles in your collection, then you could combine those things. You know what? I'll be right back.
Yep.
See, you're on mic.
I am on mic. He is just taking care of some bun issues. Or should I say bun-ish chews. Ho ho! Don't worry, folks. I'll only be here for a few more minutes on my own, coming up with material on the fly, like some improv guy. All right. Well, speaking of Sonic and Knuckles, I remember one of the things that I did with that lock-on technology was I got kind of bored over time, and I think I just tried every Sega game that I had with it. And for the most part, it didn't do anything, but with some it did unlock the cool blue spheres.
Yeah, I don't remember what the mechanics were for that, to decide which games did that. Whoa, that was kind of some weird physics. Yeah, well, I don't know. No, I don't think anybody really wanted to play cool blue spheres. They wanted to get the Chaos Emeralds.
That's true.
That was like my least favorite. I mean, it was a fun bonus stage, because the other bonus stages were really punishing.
Yeah.
And in earlier Sonic games, the bonus stages kind of like, I'll say leveled up. So like the bonus stage in Sonic 1 becomes the checkpoint stage in Sonic 2 kind of thing.
Yeah.
Trying to think. Because like in Sonic 1, to get the Chaos Emeralds, you floated around in this weird space that rotated, and every time you touched a particular part of the wall, it would rotate you around. And if you touched a different one, it would rotate you... sorry, if you touched them too much, then what would happen is you would fail the bonus stage. And then in Sonic 2, it's like to get the emeralds, you needed to get... What was it? Oh,
boy.
wow, there you go.
That's not good.
In Sonic 2, you had the half-pipe, and in Sonic 3, the cool blue spheres, but every time those levels became like the checkpoint goals versus the like bonus stage Chaos Emerald collection thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why in this one it's interesting, because they just kept... Oh no, wait, they introduced the Catch the UFO, which is from another Sonic game. I don't remember which one, though.
If I had to guess, probably Sonic CD.
Probably, because it's like a 3D rendered thing.
Yeah.
I'll tip that after the episode.
Yep.
Oh! Wow, they have a narrow gap there.
Yeah. Well, I've got plenty of Sonics to burn. Wait, what's in that box? Just rings.
More rings. Rings are life. Incidentally, I need one ring to get down on one knee. Oh wait, that's not the part that has Sonic in it. Sorry, Brentalfloss wrote a song called Corey, which was referencing somebody on Screwtack.com, who's no longer part of Screwtack.com, but then there's like a G-rated version that's like... And there's like a lyric that goes, Sonic and Tails only need one ring to be footloose and fancy free. And I was just like, wait, what? I couldn't remember that line. Oh man. Woo! I didn't think we were going to have to fast forward through this game. But it's Sonic, so do we need to go like super fast?
Ooh. 2x fast forward.
I'm pretty sure all fast forwards I do are by default 2x. Unless I'm trying to really shorten things up.
Maybe there's like a Mach speed fast forward.
Maybe. You know what? I'll be right back.
Yep. Oh man, this boss battle looks like it's pretty tricky to actually pull off, but let's...
We're talking about it's Wild Wild West.
Ha!
Wicka wicka wah. Wicka Wild Wild West. Chill West. Actually, what I really want is the Cartman version. Something, something, something. Giant metal spider. Man. Seriously, though, it's like a giant metal spider, like... Oh, did you know about, this boss actually prompted some new fan art.
Oh yeah?
Because people looked at the sprite of Dr. Robotnik
Okay.
in the thing and misread it as like a character. They saw a little girl with spiky hair and like a little crown tiara thing.
Oh, so it's kind of like it's like an upside down. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like it's Dr. Robotnik's niece.
Huh.
I forget what her name is.
Oh, see, do not steal.
But that was like a neat thing. I was like, what are people talking about? It's like, oh, I can see it.
Yeah. Oh man. I recently picked up, speaking of Sonic games, the BioWare Sonic RPG for the Nintendo DS. Sonic Chronicles.
Game I didn't even know existed.
Yeah, I think they wanted it to do really well, and then it barely sold any copies, so it's just kind of been pushed under the carpet.
Alright, well, maybe we'll hear more about that on the next episode.
I think so.
Fanthropological Arcade. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fanthropological Arcade, the game where we definitely don't die a lot and are good at our jobs. I'm T, and I'm here with my good friend Z.
Yep.
Z's playing the game, I'm saying words, and hopefully we're not dying a lot, but probably dying a lot.